Angelina is so f***ing drunk, man. And we get the, are you delusional? Are you delusional? What do you think? Do you think Angelina is crazy? Hi, I'm Ray Arcade. Welcome to my channel. Last time we were at the Miami Jersey Shore house, Ronnie and Sammi were back together. Kind of. JWoww was threatening to beat up Angelina, and Angelina had hit Pauly D. What will happen next? Let's find out as you take my hand on this Jersey Shore retrospective. Today's episode is called Creepin, and it premiered on August 12th, 2010. We open with some additional footage of the Angelina slapping Pauly D situation. And while I think Angelina is 100% in the wrong here, something about the way Mike is screaming at Angelina to go to bed triggers my fight or flight.
One more time.
Do it, one more time, smack me. Get the away from
Pauly.
me. Oh my God, Angelina, you are drunk. Get in your bed.
Is it just me? It's very uncomfortable. Jenny wakes up and goes outside. And she says that it's insane Angelina would slap Pauly D in the face since he's the nicest kid in the house. Now, I have an opinion about this that might be controversial, but let me give you some exposition as to why I have this opinion. On that famous Ask Me Anything Reddit thread from the producer from seasons 1, 2, and 3, she said explicitly that Pauly had a very editorialized image on the show. He was very careful about how he presented himself. She also said in the confessionals, trying to get him to expound upon things was like trying to pull blood from a stone. So it seems like Pauly knew from the beginning he was going to try to use this show to further his DJing career, because he's DJ Pauly D. He was DJing before the show, and he's a very successful DJ now. So his strategy obviously worked, right? But I think there are some times where the nice guy, fun guy, I'm just here for pranks and girls guy mask slips. You can see a bit of the side Pauly D doesn't want you to see on camera. Now, him getting mad here at Angelina, valid. I'm just saying he might not necessarily be the most genuine nicest kid. I like Pauly, but I'm just saying maybe it's not all that meets the eye, huh? What do you think? Angelina is so fucking drunk, man. And we get the, are you delusional?
I'm here by myself. Everybody else
What
is
the
over.
Are you delusional?
Are you delusional?
Are you delusional? Right, Stella? Are you delusional? She's not. She's sleepy. I woke her up. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think Angelina is crazy? Are you delusional? The gang goes to bed, leaving Angelina in the courtyard, and she's left with the promise from Jenny of getting her ass kicked in the morning when she sobers up. The next morning, Angelina wakes up, and in person, as well as in the confessional, she's acting like she doesn't remember anything. In the confessional, she goes, I think I got into a fight with Pauly. You know exactly what happened. Stop lying. Angelina pulls Pauly aside and she starts crying crocodile tears, and he's 100% right here. He accepts Angelina's apology, but says that he no longer wishes to go out with her to the clubs or be friendly with her on most bases, which is fine. He knows that Angelina is drama, that she will only bring more drama. He's there in Miami to have fun, and he shouldn't have to deal with her trying to ruin his nights. Angelina asks Pauly for a get out of jail free card because she was drunk when she hit him, and I think this is bullshit. Like, yeah, what are you making all that noise for? This shit pisses me off so much. It's like, sure, maybe you were drunk so you don't make the best decisions, but the decision to get drunk was your decision. That doesn't absolve you from all the bad choices you made after because you were intoxicated. Just don't drink. It's not, like, you don't have to drink. It's not necessary to live. She made that choice, and now she has to deal with the consequences of it, which is that Pauly and Mike and basically the rest of the house, they don't really like her and they don't want to be around. It is what it is. I don't know, is that harsh? I don't think it's harsh. The guys try to find a good barber in Miami, and they have to go to the hood. Fun fact, a 19-year-old Jeff Wittek, YouTuber, content creator, professional barber, and former member of the Vlog Squad, who David Dobrik smacked into the side of an excavator. He's in this scene. He's there. He didn't make it into the final cut, but apparently he knew Vinny from back home, and Vinny took him down to Miami so that he could have a barber there. So the scene's kind of set up, but there's a little clip of Jeff explaining the deal.
I've said this a bunch of times before in my videos that I used to cut these guys' hair on the show back when I was 18. I went to high school with Vinny. I used to cut his hair before he was on the Jersey Shore. He used to get haircuts every 2 days. He would hang out in the barbershop the whole day. When you asked him why he is still there, he would say that his friends are gonna come pick him up all day. Yo, bro, my friends are coming. And then his mom would show up at the end when we're closing up.
Ronnie and Sammi are being all lovey-dovey. Mike, who some of you remember, knew Angelina from before the show, kind of feels bad for her, so he is sweet and he takes the girls outside and tries to rally them around Angelina to get her out of her funk, because obviously she's not having a good time, which is her fault, but she's still sad and depressed. At the club that night, Snooki tries to talk to Angelina, and Angelina finally admits to talking shit about Snooki and Jenny. They all make up and make peace for now, because you know that shit's not gonna last long. I fucking forgot my red flag again. So at the club, Ronnie is belligerent and drunk. He sees Sammi with a pissed off look on her face. Now, one might ask, why would Sammi have a pissed off look on her face? Could it be because the night before, when you were also belligerent and drunk, you called her a little C word? Huh? Could that be it? So Ronnie sees she has a pissed off look on her face, and he straddles her lap and starts grinding on her. And that upsets her more. And he tells her she's ruining the night and that she should just go home. Go home. And he calls her a fucking bitch. Very loudly. Appalling behavior. But it gets worse. Let's see if I can nail this next line. He casts Sammi out of the club. He cast Sammi out of the club like a level 7 sorcerer who rolled a 20 on a banishment spell. And then he finds the nearest big-boobied broad. Say that 5 times fast. And starts grinding on her and making out with her and being a filthy creep. He does all this in front of Snooki, which is so dumb. So dumb. She confronts him and he pushes Snooki. I hate him.
Ronnie pushes Snooki.
Also, I don't know who the queen is, who Vinny has his arms around, but as soon as Ronnie pushes Snooki, she grabs him arm and she's like, don't push her. And you can tell from the look on her face and reaction, Ronnie says some nasty ass shit to her after she tells him to stop. I hate Ronnie. Anyway, but whoever you are, Vinny's club girl, I hope that both sides of your pillow are always cold, and I hope that your coffee is always hot. I hope you're doing good. The guys end up removing Ronnie from the club because even they're getting fed up with his bullshit. Ron gets back to the house and he's showing off the number that he got from that chick he was grinding on. And then he gets back in bed with Sam. We also get a little hint of Snooki and Vinny flirting, which is cute. The next day at work, pig boy Ronnie is all lovey-dovey on Sammi and unprompted calls her his girlfriend. And Sammy's smitten, obviously, because she doesn't understand the whole entirety of the situation. That night, the boys bring back some girls from the club, and Vinny's calling them all ugly. And I think that they're normal-looking women. They just look like normal girls. Like, I don't know, whatever. But I will say it is pretty funny when Mike's in the confessional retelling the story about in the hot tub, he splashes some water on his face, and he looks around, and he realizes they're in the midst of grenades.
At one particular point, I remember I was in the jacuzzi and I finally put some water on my face. I was like, we got grenades, man. And I'm looking at Pauly like, do you know we're in midst of grenades right now? Do you know we're at the zoo?
And it's really funny because they show the footage in real time. But I feel kind of bad because as Mike's describing them as being ugly, they're showing each individual woman. And I'm sorry, that's awful. One of the girls loses her little boob chicken cutlet insert thing. I don't know what they're called, but they find it and everybody's throwing it around. They're all laughing at her. And she looks sad. And I take back my apology to everybody there. I only apologize to the poor girl who lost her chicken boob cutlet. I hope that you find a couple extra dollars in your jacket pocket because everyone else was being a complete asshole. Sammi thinks she's about to go have a nice cuddly night with Ronnie. When Snooki comes into the room, she tells Sammi her and Jenny are going to go out on a girls' date. And Ron immediately is like, oh, you're going to go out on a girls' date? Sammi, you can go out with the girls if you want to. I don't mind if you go out with the girls if you want to. Sammi does not say she wants to go out with them at all. He's just like, you can go if you want to. Do you want to go? Because I'll go to the club with the guys. I'll go. Then he shoots out of bed like it's a fucking Wile E. Coyote cartoon. And poor Sam is left alone, sad and being like, why would a guy want to leave his girlfriend alone to go out and creep at a club? Seems a little shady. Like, what are his intentions? What's going on? Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. What? That's where the episode ends. So will Ronnie make his way back to another large-breasted female at the club? Will he then get back in bed with Sammi? Will Angelina keep the peace with the girls? Will the boys bring home some more Bronx Zoo creatures? It's not nice. We'll find out next time on Jersey Shore. Until next time, I'm Ray Arcade. Stay crazy, stay wild. Bye.